Tube U, the U with two. You two, what's poppin', man? What the freak is going on? It's your boy. Now let me know if I'm tripping right now. What the freak is going on? I can't see my chat, dude. But this joint be difficult. Yeah, it's never easy in trying get this streaming thing situated. But whatever, we here with it, I guess, right now. For right now. Hold on, chat. I know we trying here. I got my snacks and everything ready to go. But just give me, you know what I'm saying? Give me a second.
Oh, I got dead again. This game stinks.
Hey, whatever. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, we back with it. Popping the balloon and Final Love, episode 60. We gonna get straight to it. Let's go.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Ayana.
Ayana, how old are you?
Ayana.
I'm 25.
And what do you do?
I'm in healthcare. I'm a diet therapy technician, so kind of like a nutritionist.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
And what do you like to do for fun?
Honestly, just a little bit of everything.
Okay.
A little bit. I like to try new things. I'm a foodie, so I love to eat. Go out to eat, try new foods, as well as I also like TV shows, watching movies, going out to movies, anything that's like fun, adventurous.
Okay. And now, what do you look for in a man?
Someone who is, for one, that knows how to communicate. Also, someone who is big on family. I'm a very big family person, family oriented. So I want to have someone who is also committed to their family, as well as someone who is, just nice, as well as being respectful, of course, not being disrespectful, those types of things.
Okay. And now, what are some deal breakers?
Someone who cheats, someone who is dishonest, as well as someone who lacks communication. And I will have to say as well, if he smokes cigarettes, that's a no for me.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. So we have not got any pop balloons yet. So let me give you a little pick. There you go. Okay. And I'm going to have you pop 3 balloons.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 3. Okay, 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, let's start over here. Okay, let's start with your name and age.
My name is Trent. I'm 31.
And Trent, what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. What kind of businesses do you have?
I have an automotive styling company and a rental business. It's called Trental.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, after my name.
I see. And so why was your balloon unpopped?
She looked good. I just wanted to hear more of what she had to say. That was it, really.
Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping his?
Just pretty much off physical attraction. Looking at the lineup, I had to pop some balloons, so I'll just say off physical attraction.
Thank you. Let's go down over here. Your name and age?
I'm Kay, I'm 34.
And Kay, what do you do?
I'm a music producer. I do tech and I teach tech to at-risk kids.
Dope.
And why was your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear her out. She came out, she reminded me of someone, but I put that behind me. She had a little twinkle in her eye and I really wanted to hear her out. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Pretty much just the same thing. As far as well, dreads. I kind of try to stay away from dreads, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I guess I call them dreads.
But other than that, just pretty much physical attraction, looking at the lineup.
Looking at the lineup.
There's one more down over here. All right, your name and age?
I'm Dravion. I'm 31.
Dravion, what do you do?
I'm a supervisor for the state of California, and that's my 9 to 5.
I heard that Californian.
I'm currently writing a book, an autobiography, and I produce and write music as well.
So why was your balloon unpopped?
She got a nice look to her. She got the gold on. It's, I feel like that's every man's black weakness. She got the lips glossed. She looked good.
Okay, got it. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I'll pretty much just say the aesthetic, your outfit, things like that, just doesn't really match my vibe and what I normally go for.
There's a lot going on though. He got the cargo pants with the chains out, got the Calvin Klein long sleeve shirt with the button up under it with the
That's really all.
Thank you.
with the hat and the product glasses. I don't. This is a lot going on.
All right, let's head on back. All right, so we've got 5 guys left. Go ahead and ask the remaining guys a question.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What are your goals? What are you looking for? Not only like necessarily in life, but also in relationship. Like where you want to be in the next 5 years.
Okay, let's start here first. Your name
Can't
and age.
even cap like that jump on hitting right now.
And Neil, what do you do?
I'm a global cannabis consultant, so I teach
Hold on, Tom. She was just talking about the other dude's outfit. Look at this dude's fit. Look at the dude need to button up his shirt.
people how to get into the industry, start their business, and also how to scale.
And then if you want to go ahead and answer a question, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I just hope to continue to build on what I got going on. I'm really big on trying to just
Look at the eyes. Look at his eyes. No contact.
broadcast my message and what I'm trying to teach to as many people as possible.
And you said, so that was sounding career-wise. You want to
Right.
hear relationship, all that as well?
Relationship-wise as well.
Relationship-wise, just find somebody that can match my intensity and my passion
Ooh.
that I have on, everything that I'm trying to do in life. And, if I find somebody that does that, it's going to help me, get to the next level, and we're going to able to work together to, find new opportunities and also build on what we got going on.
Oh, yeah?
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
I'm Jacarius, and I'm 30.
Vicarious.
What do you do?
I'm a truck driver, and I own a brand, Rich Dad Apparel.
You want to go ahead and
I
answer
feel
the
like I've
question?
seen this dude.
Next 5 years, I see myself relationship-wise married,
Am I tripping?
homeowner. I'm just, building up a family. Career-wise, like I said, I do drive trucks, so just having my own fleet.
Your name and age.
I'm a Djama, 33,
Shama.
Djama, what do you do?
security. So I meet a lot of cool celebrities, and I be at a lot of events and stuff. So where I see myself in the next 5 years, as far as relationships, I do want to get married, have kids, have a nice big house
Why do you say that, though?
where the kids can run around the backyard.
All right, thank you. And your name and age.
Tavon, 30.
And Tavon, what do you do?
I'm a transport truck driver.
Okay. And if you can answer her question.
Next 5 years, potentially married, kids, real estate profile, and just building with someone so we can retire and have fun.
Name and age.
My name Darian, I'm 31.
I always be wondering, like, when y'all ask this question, what are we getting out of this? Everyone's just gonna say, I want to do better. That's it. Like, that's pretty much the gist of the conversation that you're gonna have. Ask somebody what they're looking to do in the next 5 years. They're just obviously looking to improve. I mean, it's like, what are we talking about? Like, that's like a question to ask, like, if you're like an employer. God damn, I was about to spray you on that one.
I'm a union worker at Cisco.
And if you can answer her question.
My 5-year plan for relationship, get married, have more kids, buy my first home, and as far as my career, trying to get into entrepreneurship, get my CDLs, buy my own box truck, then start transportation.
Nice motion.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back. I am going to have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
I had a feeling that was coming.
So why was your balloon unpopped?
She was very attractive to me, family orientated, career wise. She had it going on.
Why y'all be doing that? The word, like, is an orientation. Not for family orientate. But whatever, I don't know, that irks me.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Honestly, just the same thing. The aesthetic wise, I like the gold. I'm a gold person. But as far as like outfit, things like that, just not something that I'm necessarily attracted to.
That's fair. That's fair.
As far as outfit, I'm not attracted to your outfit. Twin should have came out there with a haircut or something, brother. But hey, look, if you can't accept me at my worst, what are we doing?
All right, we've got our 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question. Oh, okay. Let's hold on that question. Let's go over here first. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It's really the outfit thing. I mean, everybody got a different way on how they express themselves. And, if somebody doesn't really know how to dress or, you don't agree with their outfit, then I think that's your job as a woman to, try to style them, give them advice on how they can level up their game on, dressing. Okay. So I feel like that's something that could easily be changed.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what he was talking about because I was finna get on him up. But I say, brother, if you talking about outfits right now, we don't need to be talking about outfits right now. But yeah, in regards to like what he's like trying to express in totality, yeah. I mean, if you're like, yeah, this person is not really my type because of their outfit, then I mean, it does say something about you completely different than you trying to be nice and say I'm not attracted to them. I mean, that does express 2 different things. I popped at him because of his outfit, which the last 2 guys is what you did. Versus, I'm just not attracted to you. It's completely different.
You popped because she popped on other people for their outfit?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to see. All right. And now, is he someone that's your type?
I would say yes. Facial features, you have pretty eyes. Other than that, dressed well. I like the way you're dressed.
Dressed well?
But other than that,
What?
that's about it.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. All right. So we've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Let's see. Make this a good one. As far as being a man
Subscribe to the Patreon too, though. More movie and TV reactions on the way.
and being a husband, I know that all of you who still have your balloons stated that you want to be a husband in the next 5 or so years. Looking at that, like, in your opinion, what makes a man a husband? Like, what would make you a husband to a wife?
We'll start here first.
I would just say being a leader, being a provider, of course, but also, being someone who can help a woman, if she's lacking somewhere, being able to pick.
See what I'm saying? People never know what they're really talking about. You just brought up a lot of buzzwords that people will circulate online without actually providing any context of what that means for you or how that would differentiate you from anybody else. You being a leader or a provider, what does that even mean in context? Like what does that mean? That could be up to so much interpretation.
Pick her up in those areas, but obviously, want that back. So that's what I would say, being a husband, just being able to lead, provide, and being able to pick your woman up.
And let's hear from you over here.
Being a leader, more so just being there for your wife. I believe in partnership, so just picking up where she lacks and just being able to guide each other in the right path.
And what about here?
As a husband, I want to just provide and protect, be the leader for the household, for my wife and my family, and it's definitely to do his part. You know what I'm saying?
She's not feeling that.
We're gonna ride to the end, so the wheels fall off.
Right, let's hit on back, and I'm gonna have you pop another balloon.
Got him.
Okay, so
What can I say?
why was your balloon unpopped?
She look good. I'll approach her.
Straight to the point. And now, why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I'll just say, as far as with the other individuals that I have out here, the other gentlemen, that I was just more physically attractive. Although I do like your answers, I liked everything.
More physically attractive. She's put on the front, guys. This is not who she is in her day to day. I'll tell you that.
Say, and then also you have very pretty eyes as well.
Appreciate that. You look good too.
Thank you.
But she's nice. She was being nice to him.
Got
Good
2
for
guys
her.
left. Guys, any questions for her? You got a question? Okay.
Do you have children?
I do.
How many?
I have 1 child.
That's the only question?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have any kids?
Yeah, I have 2.
How old are they?
One's 5 and one's 1.
He didn't ask her out. That's in a yes or no question on a date.
Let's go over here.
On like a
Any questions?
speed date.
How do you think you can make a man's life a little bit easier as his partner?
So being a man's partner for me looks like, for one, being able to be there to pick my man up when my man is down. Of course, I'm looking for my man to lead me, but also just being
Then this is why I asked, what are you talking about?
there to be able to, like I said, pick him up when he's down, do the other small things that need to get done, making sure that I can pretty much just fill the holes where the holes are, necessarily if that's in that relationship for the day, for whenever time it is, and just making sure that my man feels comfortable, as well as if we have children, my child, all of those things.
For me, that was a terrible answer.
Good. Okay.
I mean, because it sounds nice, but I mean, what does that even mean? What is the context of that? Literally just answer, like, you just stripped away some of the answers that these guys gave you. Yeah, I'm gonna fill in the little things where I need to, and I'm gonna pick him up when he's down. That's what it means for me to be a wife. For you guys to enter into holy matrimony, that's what it means.
Right. Time to pop a balloon.
Not a bop.
Out of the 2 left.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all both sat there knowing good and well that you weren't trying to pick and choose this woman. Yet, both of y'all decided to keep your balloons unpopped. For what? For what? Like, this is kind
Oh, what happened?
More TV
Why'd you
time.
end up popping your balloon?
I just feel like the connection wasn't really there. She looks good, beautiful woman, but I'm just looking for more of a spark,
Right. Now, is he someone that...
Again, what does that even mean? You just met this woman. The only time you can even have a spark with somebody with such little words being said is whether or not you deem them to be more attractive. That's pretty much all. That's the only way it goes. Not like you guys were asking any questions with Def and where you can kind of see anybody's personality, you can hear them out, nothing like that. Nope.
And that's your type?
I would say yes. You're my type because I do like what you got going on. I like your style. It's different as well as I'm pretty sure you say you own an apparel business. Okay. Yeah, I like the style. You look good.
Thank you.
I would say that you're my type. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go down over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
She answered everything really well. I liked everything about it, but I just probably just don't have the chemistry and like feeling any attraction.
Okay. Got it. And is he someone that's your type?
I would say that not necessarily my type, although you're handsome, and yeah, but not just necessarily someone that I would go for or would approach.
Thank you.
But you kept this balloon unpopped for some reason. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, if you already have like an idea of who you want to go after, you just go ahead and make a quick pile of balloons. But we can at least respect it for you trying to hear somebody out.
Thank you.
All right, next person.
Okay, unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's go ahead and give
No
it up for our
problem.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Chanel.
Chanel, how old are you?
Shanae.
And what do you do?
I'm a realtor and a hair braider.
Okay,
Nice.
nice. And now what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to travel. I like to go for walks. I like to work out. I'm a homebody.
Okay.
So I like traveling.
Got it. And now what do you look for in a man?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, we be talking about like men are simple, but women are very simple too. Because these people get up here and talk about absolutely nothing. What do you like doing your day to day? Not really. I like to eat and travel. That's pretty much everyone's gonna say. Everyone's gonna say the same thing.
Honest, someone who's disciplined,
And I like to try new things. That's the phrase.
someone who's thoughtful, loving, and fun.
Okay. And now deal breakers? What are some of your deal breakers?
Someone dishonest, someone who doesn't have a relationship with God, someone argumentative. Yeah.
Okay, got it. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your name and age?
Neo, 30.
Okay. And Neil, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I would say first, the height. You know, I usually go for a little bit, taller woman, even though you are very, beautiful. Second, I guess the deal breaker, the relationship with God. I want to say that I don't believe in some type of God, but I'm more of a, spiritual type of person. So, I'm not sure if that would fit inside the boundaries.
Okay. And is he someone that's your type?
He's handsome. I probably wouldn't approach, but yeah, I like the fit. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. Thank you. All right.
Well,
So we do still have.
This is what I'm saying. Like, this would be an opportunity for you to expound upon what are you talking about, because this may mean something for the other contestants, and this may help you weed out the rest of the contestants too. Oh, this is what I mean when I'm saying like relationship with God.
Quite a few guys left, so let me hand you a pick.
Whatever.
There you go.
It's just me.
And I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons. 2 balloons. 2 balloons. Yeah. Whoever's not your usual type, whatever it is, go ahead and pop those 2. Okay, and one more. Okay, we'll start here first. Your name and age.
I would.
Young
No
K, I'm
cut.
34.
And Kay, why was your balloon unpopped?
Do you know what? She came out here, she lit up the room straight away, and I like the ensemble that she's gotten. So, yeah, she did that thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Just not my type. Like, I think it's the hair. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say the hair.
Do you know what? You're a hair braider, so.
Yes.
You
But
know,
you have locks.
I do, yeah, so
Yeah.
it just locks back in one.
I don't do locks.
Oh, you don't do locks?
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, what the freak just said? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. What the heck? How did I just lose connection to the internet? With the ham sandwich? I just got God. Don't know what that was about.
That she's gotten, so, yeah. She did that thing.
Don't know if Arlette got me.
You're welcome.
Hey, why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Just not my type. Like, I think it's the hair. Yeah.
You know, your hair better, innit?
Do you know what? You're a hair braider, so.
Yes.
You
But
know,
you have locks.
I do, yeah, so it just locks back in one.
I don't do locks.
Oh, you don't do locks?
Sorry.
Okay.
Hair braider doesn't do locks.
Do you know what? That's valid.
Okay.
You know, that's a taste thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Thank you. All right, and over here, your name and age.
Dejama, 33.
And Dejama, why was your balloon unpopped?
She's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Seems like she got a good
I
personality.
love my boy Rule out of bed. I ain't gonna lie to you, but my twin, you got to come a little better presented than this.
Good head on her shoulder, so yeah.
And why'd you end up popping his?
I think it's the glasses and the
The
hair.
glasses?
Yeah. Are those prescription glasses or just like personality?
Personality.
That's fine. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back. So we've got 5 balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask our remaining guys a question.
Oh, okay. What does providing look like in a relationship outside of finances? Money aside.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your name and age.
Some
My name is
depth.
Trent. I'm 31, and providing to me outside of finances would be just making sure you're there mentally, physically for your partner, just making sure they're good with everything, you know, because mental is like a huge thing nowadays. So that would probably be like the main thing I would focus on, just making sure you're mentally good.
Your name and age and the answer to your question.
I'm Jacarius. I'm 30. I would say just emotional support. Same, just checking up on your mental, make sure you're good in areas. Just allowing you to be able to trust me with anything that you would like to speak about. Just being open book. Allowing you to be yourself.
He doesn't know. He hadn't thought it through too much. He was his first guy to bring up providing, obviously, but he don't even know what he means by that.
Self and just
And over here, your name and age and the answer to her question.
Tavon, 30. Providing is probably like something with emotional support and communication. Just being there, helping you feel, heard, just communicating, because that's just
The woman be staring these dudes right in the eyes.
makes up a relationship.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name Darian. I'm 31. I say providing besides finances is just being there for you. You know what I'm saying? Just providing support, providing what you want to do, like as far as your goals in life, like just pretty much whatever you need some help, ask for, I got you.
Thank you. And then over here, your name and age and the answer to her question.
Hello, I'm Dravion. I'm 31. Providing without money, mental, physical, spiritual support, moral support. Take some weight off your brain, because women do hold a lot of weight as well. As a man, we should be able to, go for a walk, like you said, go for a hike, release some stress, and just be able to make critical decisions for the family, not just myself, but for our family, leading with not just
Oh my gosh!
integrity.
Alrighty.
None of these dudes had thought through that answer once.
Actually, you could turn around if you want to. You don't have to walk backwards. All right, and I'm going to have you pop. Let's go with 1 balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready. Go ahead. Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
She good, beautiful black queen. I don't got no complaints.
Thank you.
And why'd you end up popping his?
I think we'd have a personality clash. Yeah, just based on your answer. You're very soft-spoken, which is okay. Yeah, I just think our personalities would probably clash.
It's all good.
But thank you.
All right, so we've got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Where's everyone from? What do you do for work? And is what you do your passion? If not, what is your passion?
Okay, we can start there and come back.
Goodness. She finessed
So
a
where
lot
are
of
you from?
questions.
What do you do for work?
Is it your passion?
Is it your
If not,
passion?
what is your passion?
All right, so I'm from Pasadena, California. I am a supervisor for the state of California. Is it my passion? No. And what is my passion? Honestly, I feel my passion is writing lyrics, because I've been writing poems since I was in junior high school. I just transitioned to writing songs, and I'm writing a book. So I feel like my passion is probably literature. So that's what I do currently. I'm in the process of getting hired as a correctional officer and a highway patrolman. So I'll see if those sit well with me. But as far as my passion, I think it's like writing.
Okay. Thank you. And what about over here?
Tavon, what I do for work right now is I'm a local truck driver. My passion, I would probably say something in sports media. Played basketball my whole life. So just pretty much doing something with that, maybe talking, something of that sort.
And also, where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
Thank you. All right, where are you from? What do you do? Is it your passion? If not, what is your passion?
I'm from Louisiana. I'm Calverton, Louisiana, but it's about 20 minutes outside of New Orleans. I'm a truck driver and I'm a brand owner, Rich Dad Apparel. Truck driving is my passion, but I do love it. I just love being out on the road. The freedom. Putting that shit on is my passion, though. I like dressing, and I just like expressing myself, how it makes me feel. I like seeing other people dress too. Is that all? Is that another part of the question?
Yeah.
And what about over here?
My name is Trent. I'm 31 from New York, and what I do, I'm an auto styling company. So we work on like a lot of the high-end cars, low-end, high-end. We work on a lot of cars, so it is a passion for me because I love cars. So it's always been a thing of mine.
All right, I'm gonna have you pop one balloon.
Right there with it. Gong.
Oh my god, it's so hard. I know everyone says that.
Nah, it shouldn't be that hard if you ask right questions.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Look at her.
Yes.
Beautiful skin, dimples, teeth, everything. Yeah.
Thank you.
I give her a 12 out of 10.
Thank you.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, she's
so
tough.
why'd you end up popping his balloon?
He's handsome. I just think it's a little bit of the personality, and then the hat. I wish you didn't have the hat on.
Yeah, the hat's crazy.
Full scope. It's like hiding you a little bit. So yeah, just out of the lineup. Like I have to pop. So.
No, I got you. I mean, you a braider too. I need my shot.
You know, I could have got you together for the show. Like.
It's all good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we now have 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask him another question.
Do you have kids? How many? How many baby moms? And do you want more kids?
Okay.
My name is Trent. I'm 31. I have 1 daughter.
Do you want more kids?
Questionable.
Okay.
I got to know if you're the real deal before I have another child.
Understandable. And how old is your daughter?
She's 7.
Okay.
What about here?
Jakari is 30. Have 2 kids, 1 baby mama.
Okay. You look like you're about to pop. Okay. 2 kids.
Ages as well?
Yes, please.
5 and 1.
One is crazy.
Over here, any kids?
Tavon, yes, I have a kid.
Probably not though, because that means let's just say they was on the way out of the relationship, and then like 3-4 months in, after they already been separated, baby mama's like, "Hey, pregnant again." It's like, all right, let's have a kid. So we had a kid, and then like we'll go our separate ways afterward. So they could have been broken up for 2 years, but you have a newborn child. You would have probably had to be relatively close to the woman in that time.
5, going on 6.
Do you want more kids?
Yes, but probably marriage first.
Okay.
Probably.
Hit me up when you're back in LA. Sassy Slays on Instagram. Got you.
All right, and now, do you have any kids?
I do. I have 1.
You have
He's
one.
5.
He's 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So, and I don't think they got where you're from.
I'm from I live in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
What?
Well.
Why was that a pop? Okay. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
We're just trying to hear her out more. I'm probably looking for someone more close right now because I'm an entrepreneur and I'm an early entrepreneur, so I'm in the early stages of my business, and I don't think I could afford to keep traveling.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to give you that.
Respect.
That's real.
Okay. And is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he's handsome. I feel like if we met out on the street, we would probably connect. Yeah.
Yeah, you look good. That dress.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man. All right. And why'd you end up popping?
Same thing. I'm in Louisiana, LA.
You're a truck driver.
Yeah, but I don't go that far. I did my time over the road. So yeah, I make my money going back and forth, and yeah, just a stretch. It's like 2,000 miles.
I agree. I understand. I'm not leaving LA, so hey.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's not leaving LA, so there you go.
Someone that is your type?
He's not typically my type, but I like the fit. You're very handsome. Yeah, you do have a 1-year-old, so that's like a red flag a little bit. Had I known that before, I probably would have popped sooner, but yeah.
Appreciate you.
All right, thank you. And
The boys
you
Louisiana
ended up
don't
popping
play.
too. Why'd you end up popping?
Same thing. Just LA to New Jersey is just a little bit far, but she's a beautiful black woman.
You're a truck driver too?
Yes, I'm local.
Oh.
I'm from the East Coast.
Hey, but you know what I'm saying? At least we're keeping it real, bro. There's no point in even trying to continue to foster a relationship. You can be open to long distance, but I think long distance in itself, like you have to, like something has to give, right? I think that you have to be in a position where you can do that. Like I agree with what these dudes are saying. Like if they were talking about like you're in New York and okay, I could do long distance in regards to somebody, let's say in like Philly or somebody in Jersey or somebody in Connecticut. That's long distance. You know what I'm saying? That's far. We're talking about state lines that we're crossing. I mean, you go from one end of New York to the other, bro. You're talking about a troop. Upstate New York to, you know what I'm saying, the city is a troop in itself. So if we're talking about going all the way from New York to L.A., I mean, let's be honest. If you're talking about time zones you crossing and all type of stuff, I mean, you had to, you know what I'm saying, really be on point. So just considering somebody, if you haven't really already considered them at this point to even be worthy of continuing to foster a relationship, it's kind of like pointless, I think.
Coast, but I don't live there no more. So.
All right. And is he someone that's your type?
Yes, he's very handsome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well,
All right. Fortunately, that is all the balloons popped. But thank you so much for
Step
coming
out
on.
here.
Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll take that. Thank you.
Step out here, chat. What y'all think?
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Welcome in.
Ma'am,
What's your name?
sandwich.
Lauren,
Lauren, how old are you?
I bet you they keep her alive just because, you know.
27.
And what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur. I own a boutique, and I make
Good for her.
music.
Okay, nice. And you sing, you rap, what kind of music?
I do both.
You do both? Oh, nice. Okay. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to fish.
Okay.
I like to bowl.
What you laughing
I like
about?
to hang out with family, and yeah, I travel.
Nice. Okay. And where are you from?
I'm from Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay. And now, what are some things you look for in a man?
God-fearing, a protector, a provider, a leader. He got to know how to rub feet.
Oh my goodness, when we talking about rubbing feet. Oh my gosh. They popping like that? What you said she was from Louisiana?
And outgoing and emotionally intelligent.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Cheating,
Okay.
not being able to communicate, manipulative.
Okay. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your name and age.
My name is Trent. I'm 31.
Okay. And Trent, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was the whole feet thing. I don't like feet at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
But she looks good.
thank you.
Amazing.
And may the best feet rubber win.
What?
It ain't me.
Lost another one.
It's okay.
All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
No, I'm sorry. No.
And why not?
You don't rub feet? But that's it. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank-
Let's go down here. Your name and age.
I'm Dejan. I'm 33.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
She's beautiful. I'm looking for something with more natural, like more natural hair. Yeah, but she's pretty though. She's very beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
And is he someone that's your type?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Why not?
I mean, you know, I'm me, and anybody that's gonna be with me is gonna accept me for who I am.
Okay, I mess with that.
That's fair. Yep.
All right. Thank you. We did get another pop over here. Your name and age.
Tavon, 30.
Okay. And Tavon, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm just not a feet rubber.
Okay.
To be honest, she's very pretty though.
This is what I'm talking about, though. All right, because we be getting on the women, but we got to get on the man too. All right, y'all get upset when the women are asking for certain things, and y'all feel like, oh man, as a man, you got to be able to get this. You should be able to get this reciprocated. The woman should be down for you. The woman got to be able to do this for you. But she's all she's doing is asking for somebody to rub her feet, and this is somebody that you would be considering to love, and you wouldn't rub your girl's feet. And she's having a hard day, but you want your girl to be there for you, ride, die for you. I want to provide for you. What kind of relationship y'all plan on getting into? This is what I'm telling y'all. But these dudes sat up there and were not able to answer whether or not they would be able to provide for somebody in a relationship when you're not talking about solely financial. And you think any of these dudes are legitimately looking for love? A woman said, I like somebody's feet rubber. I'm not rubbing no girl feet. Whoa, no. Even if I fall in love, ain't no way. All right. I'm just saying, if you was legit, I mean.
Thank you.
All right. And now why'd you end up? I'm sorry. Is he someone that's your type?
No.
Why not?
May the best feet rubber win.
Oh my goodness.
Let's head back. All right. All right. And we've got 5 guys left. Go ahead and ask our remaining guys a question.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
So 5 years. Okay. Just like all around
All
career,
around,
relationship.
career, marriage, children.
Okay. Cool. Let's start here with your name and age first.
Neo, 30. So as far as career, I educate people within the cannabis space. I grew my platform on Instagram from 200 followers to over 45K. We do over 15 million views a month. So my whole goal, my career is just be the biggest in the space as far as what I'm doing to educate people and get my message out. Relationship, just really find someone I could connect with, someone that is a great communicator, because if we can't communicate, we can't troubleshoot issues and problems.
Absolutely.
Then it's like, what are we doing? We're adults. We should be able to do that at this point of our lives. And then what was the last thing?
What's your overall goals?
Yeah, so that would be my goals for sure.
Okay.
Nice.
Name and age and the answer to her question.
Jacarius, 30. I just see myself married, homeowner. I'm a truck driver, so owning my own fleet.
Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this.
Name and age and the answer
What's
to
she
her question.
laughing about?
Hey, my
Giggling
name's
about?
Kay. I'm 34. I've hit so many of my goals already. Like,
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. She's not feeling it.
I'm a music producer too, so and I've kind of I'm established. I've worked with whatever names out there, labels, etc. So I've got different kind of goals now. You know what I mean? I've done the whole label thing, Sony, Netflix, all of that. But I want to hit more goals, whatever God wants me to do at the moment. So I've kind of had a transition in my life now. So
I'm just saying. All this flexing y'all doing right now. Where was all this for the previous woman? I'm just saying.
Now I'm working, I've stepped it back and I'm working with youth. I'm trying to teach them AI and I am teaching them AI, doing workshops, teaching them AI, tech, etc. And I've kind of just made a full pivot into that space. But it's exciting because I'm letting the Holy Spirit kind of lead with that. So I'm not too pressured about that, but I just know it's going to be glorious and great whatever I'm doing. I need someone that can go with the flow, with God's flow. Amen. But I've got structure at the same time, you know, and I know it's going to be business, tech, creativity, those three.
Nice.
Your name and age?
Sorry, brother. I don't think she's aligning with any of that stuff. Being in the music industry and working with all the big time artists, that was what she was here for.
Your answer to your question.
My name Darian.
Business and empowerment? Heck nah.
5-year plan. Buy my first house.
He's nervous.
To Arizona. And start my transportation business.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
I'm Dravion. I'm 31. Where do I see myself in 5 years? I mean, just to sum it up, a business owner. I like networking. Any business opportunities I like taking advantage of. As I mentioned earlier, I'm writing an autobiography about a tragedy that I overcame. But, I mean, just to answer the question in total, hopefully married. It's scarce out here nowadays. Again, a business owner, owning a couple properties, and just expanding my brand, my name, building generational wealth for my son and my unborn children, my nieces as well.
Okay. All right, let's head on back. Okay, I'm gonna hand you a pick now. There you go. And let's have you pop one balloon.
It's a hard one, y'all. I got some good answers. I love y'all answers.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
She looked good. She got a nice smile on her.
And why'd you end up popping?
This is not real teeth.
Popping his balloon.
His answer was great. You look good. You're just short. I like taller men than me. That's all.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'4" without heels.
That's crazy. I'm 5'9".
Oh.
I'm not even gonna be mad at her for that. 5'4" without heels, you put heels on, you 5'6", 5'7". But you 5'9", you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, the lineup does not do you any favors. I don't think you 5'9". You about an inch taller than Arlette.
But yeah, that's all.
That's cool. You got it.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. All right, let's head back.
The short man syndrome be standing out. You think you had to ask her how tall she was? Hey, look, all right, cool. Man. This is what it is. End of the day, bro. That's why this is why I be saying this. This is what's crazy. If a woman tells you she don't like you because you're too short, why are you trying to argue with her? This is obviously not anybody you would want to be in a relationship with. One, she's not attracted to you because you're quote unquote too short. Let's say she's legitimate about that. Do we want to be with somebody who's not attracted to you? Two, do you want to be with somebody who is solely looking at height as an indicator of whether or not you would even fit into a realm of attractiveness? Come on now, we're up here to find love, and she'd be willing to extract you from an opportunity because you are quote unquote too short.
So we've got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
That's her prerogative.
How many kids do you guys want?
How many kids do you want? Okay. Do you want to know also if they have
Yeah,
current kids?
yeah. Do you have kids, and how many kids do you want?
Okay.
If you don't have any kids.
We can start there and come back.
She don't even know what you're talking about. She ain't up here to find nobody to love.
All right. Do you have any kids? And if you don't, or how many kids?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a son.
Okay. How old is he?
He's about to be 2 in November. In total, I always wanted 6 kids because my birthday is on the 6th. That's random, but that's just always what it's been.
Right.
I mean, now, I'm not sure if I'll reach that number. I don't mind if I don't, but that's my goal.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Thank you. And what about over here?
Yeah, I got 1 kid, 1 child. He's going on 2, and you know, you gotta have 1 boy, 1 girl, then some twins.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, wherever God's will is, you know what I mean. But she gotta be, as long as she's down with it as well. You know, you know what I mean.
She me.
we just work that one out.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. What about over here?
Jacarius 30. I have 2, and I'm up to. I used to want 10, but I have a.
You gonna get my body done? Cause I mean that's a lot of babies.
No, I don't want 10 more. You
Okay.
two are.
Okay.
But I'm saying, I would take more kids if the woman I'm married would want more kids.
Right.
But because outside of marriage, I'm good. But if I get married and she wants kids, I'm up for that.
Okay. Thank you. And what about here?
I'm Neo, 30. I have one son. He's 3 years old. As far as more
He ain't answered the question neither about how old his kids was. Dude in orange.
in the future, I'm not too sure. It just all depends on the woman, how much that they will be involved in the child's life. How we would, be able to work together to raise and grow him. Because my son already is a lot for me. And, that's, I would say where I'm at.
Okay. Got it. Okay, let's go ahead and pop another balloon. Oh. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
She came in, glistening teeth. The dress was, red, popping. I like what she was saying, and was just wanting to hear more.
Okay.
Thank you.
Why'd you end up popping his?
You just weren't too sure about if you want more kids. So my goal, I definitely want more children. So, I mean, you said
That's
you
the
wanted
only
them, but yeah, like I want more kids.
That's it. This woman literally decided whether or not she was going to be in a relationship because somebody wasn't willing to give them more kids. And it wasn't like anybody up there said, I'm absolutely not having more kids. It was just kind of up to the women. They kind of left it up to the women. I would love to, but, at the end of the day, it just kind of depends how things work.
I mean, it just depends on the woman.
I know,
also.
but I need to hear it for sure. Yes, so it's
but
kind
you
of
Literally nobody up there gave you for sure yes. Nobody.
to know who you have.
absolutely.
Why are you arguing with her? You already bought the balloon.
But whoever I'm going to be with, that's one of the main factors for me. So
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Thank you. And then you said more.
I know, but I need to hear it for sure. Yes, so
Yeah,
it's
but
kind
you
of
have to know who you have
absolutely.
kids with.
But whoever I'm going to be with, that's one of the main factors for me. So
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, at a certain point, you got to understand berber behavior when you hear berber behavior, right?
Do you have kids now?
yes, I have a son.
You have a son? Okay. And how old is he?
He's 8.
He's 8. Got it. All right. So we do have 3 balloons left unpopped.
8?
Go ahead and ask our remaining guys another question.
All right, man. Was she 30?
Okay. What's your dating timeline?
Okay. So dating before engagement, dating before
Yep.
marriage, what?
Right before you ask a woman to be your girlfriend, and
Okay.
then proposing, and then marriage.
Got it. Okay. Start here.
Gosh.
My dating timeline would be based on the vibe. If we click, I like to date someone that's my best friend. So if that's the vibe that we got, and we on the same page, whereas I'm saying we want to, lock in, then I would say I don't really have a timeline to be a girlfriend, but to be a wife, same thing. Like establishment. Where are we in life? Where am I? Where are you?
This probably I understand this for women could be a critical question. But ask this to a bunch of men like in a speed dating. It's kind of like what is it? I mean, I don't know. Are you gonna get somebody who's gonna be like straight up? Hey, look, if I don't find out about the next 5 years, I'm no longer marrying. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about?
Together, does it make sense? How does it look? But I won't be able to put a time on it, but I'm with it.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Okay. What about over here?
Interesting.
God's time. Now, God's time. When I say that, I mean, if you said tomorrow, yo, go cop the ring, I'm gonna go cop the ring. But in my own wisdom, I would want to just this is better to tarry long than to marry wrong. So, but in God's timing, He might say, just fall back for a minute, feel this person out. You know what I mean? So I feel everything's based on your connection with God. He won't steer you wrong. But personally, I think it's good to just have, I'm not trying to drag nothing out past a year of just without moving to a next step.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah.
Good. All right. And
There
what
you
about
go.
over here? What's your dating timeline?
Dating timeline? Can you elaborate?
Well, let me ask you another question. Can you wait till sex? Can you wait till marriage for sex?
Absolutely. So to answer that question, being completely honest, I haven't had sex since December. I mean,
I'm sorry. Did I?
I don't know if that's a long time or not, but I'm challenging myself.
Absolutely.
2 year celibacy.
I love that.
So, I mean, off of what I've been hearing the other gentlemen say, I mean, we grown.
Right.
So I feel like vibe is kind of a cliche word.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to have a connection with my partner, eventually build up to a marriage. Initially, I feel like I planted my seed in the wrong garden, but I just want to make sure me and my significant other got that connection. For example, like if I'm out on the road, speaking from a provider standpoint, if I'm out on the road, I get a phone call, I can't handle the business transaction at the time. I'm gonna call you, handle that for me. You my lady, I trust you to handle business.
Right.
But eventually lead up to a marriage, children.
What the heck kind of example was that? I understand the purpose of that, but you could have elaborated on that by saying, like, we would have to be at that point where I feel comfortable doing something like this with you.
That I do want 6, but if we don't reach that number, that's cool. And I don't know how big this is for you, but just building each other up spiritually within Christ, God, you know, our journey.
Okay. All right.
No, he's got me blowed, bro.
All right, so it is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
Okay.
He was most real too.
All right. So why was your balloon?
That's why I say, like, this is what I'm saying, bro. I feel like this woman is asking questions that don't even align with what she's actually looking for. What do we do? Like, what? The dude was willing to say, bro, I'm willing to wait. All right, let me hear her out first before I get on her.
The red looks nice on her.
Thank you.
I mean, as she walked out, I need my feet rubbed. I didn't mind that, as long as you don't mind rubbing my back.
Absolutely.
Feel me? But other than that, she looks good.
Thank you.
Carries herself well spoken. You seem mature for your age as well.
Thank you.
And why'd you end up popping his?
I can't even give a reason, y'all. I can't. I was out of the 3. That was the one. Okay. I'm sorry.
Them
I'm
teeth
so sorry.
pearly white
Thank
too.
you so much. I love the compliments. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we've got 2 guys left.
So what was the point of you asking the question and then rephrasing the question to pop this dude anyways? That means you didn't really ask the question with an intent to get anywhere.
Guys, any questions for her?
Other than waste time.
I know you was big on the feet thing, and I don't mind that, but what else are you looking to get out of a relationship with a man? Like, what you look for in a man?
Someone I can lean on, someone I can trust, someone that's willing to build me as I build him. We work together and we just prosper in life.
And this is what I always think is interesting too. When people talk about like relationship and a marriage and all these things that they're looking for, they always speak about the positive things. And like that could be something that you could draw to when you're talking about how people have an outlook on life, whether they're optimistic or possibly pessimistic. I think in reality, you got to understand that there's going to be some ups and downs, and you will be looking for somebody who to help you navigate through the ups and downs, not just help you be a better and be amazing and everything's a-okay. Because the moment things are not okay, that's when you see people start divorcing and whatnot.
You know, I live in Louisiana, area.
What's down, baby?
Yeah.
I knew she was waiting to get that out, but I told you how she was looking when we first started talking.
Okay. Any questions here?
Yeah, back to the feet rub thing. My question is, do you want hot oil or cold oil? Like warm, how many seconds in the microwave?
Baby, till I fall asleep. You got me.
I say less. My real question. My real question is, how are you with flexibility? Like, you know, not just traveling, but just picking up new ideas. I like the fact that you're creative because that means that you're somewhat of an alien than, you know what I mean, than an NPC. But, you know, how are you with flexibility? Obviously, I'm from South London, so I don't know if you've been over that side or how you are with traveling, etc. Like non-domestic. How are you with that?
Like I said, communication is a very big thing to me. So as long as you can communicate and we can keep a trustworthy relationship, I mean, time management will be a thing too, but we can figure everything out. You know what I'm saying?
Well. Okay.
So you live in London or you live in the States now?
So I live in London. I live in South London, but I'm always over here. So I've got quite a few family over here.
How often do you come here?
Right now it's like every couple of years, but I'm trying to be here over here as much as Trump will let me over here. You know what I mean? As much as, you know. So you know I'm a good boy. You know what I mean? And overstay. But on a bigger scale, you know, traveling back and forth isn't an issue for me. I've done long distance before, so I just want to know that someone else is kind of more open to that kind of situation.
I'm open to the long distance as long as we can trust each other. And once the trust is broken, it's done.
Okay, got you.
That's all.
Number one thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to pop. I know I always say the final two is really hard, but we do have 2 unpopped balloons, but time to pop one.
I'm sorry, London.
Oh, she's just in London. All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Do you know what? First thing first that stood out to me was personality. She had personality, and that's a very important thing to me. I love that she loves God. I like her whole thing, business, entrepreneur, and creativity. So that's all good, you know. Obviously, she looks like, you know what I mean, like my man said, 12 out of 10.
Thank you so
but like,
much.
yo, it's you know what I mean. She's a nice balance.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
I'm sorry.
And why'd you end up popping his?
I can do the whole long distance thing, but I know that like I do like to be up under my man, you know, and I would want him to feel the same. So that's the only thing. I mean, I would try it, but I know it would be hard for me. My love language is affection or physical touch. So, yeah.
Same. That's the thing.
I'm sorry.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's bring you on up here with us. Let's all of us get on up
Come
here.
on down here.
All right. So, any final question between the two of you before we determine if we got a match? If you don't have one, that's fine as well.
I have one right now.
Okay. What about for yourself?
You want to be with me?
You gonna be my ball?
Yeah.
Hey, no way. I ain't gonna lie. They might be a match for real. That's crazy. That's funny. He's actually funny for that. That's actually funny. I can't even lie. But I told y'all from the beginning, bro, the way she was looking at him, I already knew she was finna choose on little dude. She was gonna choose on little baby, dude. She finna. Nah, I mean, chill out. Hey, shout out to them. This is gonna be a match.
Let's get it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Well, let me ask my question then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic. All right. And y'all can go on up. Make some noise for them guys.
Hey, W. W for Louisiana.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Alicia.
Alicia, how old are you?
Alicia.
I'm 25.
And what do you do?
I am a cake decorator.
A cake decorator. Okay, baby.
And now what are some things that you for fun?
So I sing, I decorate cakes. I'm a mommy, so that's pretty much it. But I love decorating cakes and I love singing, so I'm very creative that way.
Wasn't she just in a recent episode?
I have two daughters. One is 2, the other one is 5 months old. I know it's a little young. Yeah, I know. I'm already knowing. But just so y'all know.
No way. Run that back, DJ. Run that back, DJ.
Yes, so I have two daughters. One is 2, the other one is 5 months old. I know that's a little young. Yeah, I know. I'm already knowing.
And the rest of these dudes just don't care. The rest of these dudes just don't care.
But just so y'all know, me and the father, like, it's not even a thing, so.
Okay.
Is that something to be proud about? It's been 5 months. Hey, but remember I was just talking about, like, earlier when I was saying, like, there's possibly a scenario where, you know, she had separated from the man, and then, like, 4 months later, she's like, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but guess what things are like right now. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, that's how they end up in that scenario.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And now what are you looking for in a man?
Home. I'm looking for a home. I'm looking for love, genuine love, comfort, yeah, that type of stuff.
That's fresh,
now, what are some deal breakers?
Somebody that isn't like genuine, and somebody that is definitely gonna be like kind of picky. Like, okay. I'm not a picky person. I'm very like humble and very like, I don't know, but yeah, somebody that's humble for sure.
Okay, got it. Alrighty. So we did get some pop balloons.
Yeah.
She live with somebody floating bills, man.
Ended up popping. All right, your name and age?
I'm Dejama. I'm 33.
And Dejama, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Too fresh. 5 months. Way too fresh.
I get it.
She's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But no, I definitely get it. 5 months is. I
Really
agree.
fresh.
5 months is definitely fresh, but we're not involved. We don't even contact each other. He's not involved at all.
That's like even crazier.
So unfortunately,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Sorry about
I get
that.
it. No, I get it.
Yeah.
And now is he someone that's your type?
Unfortunately, he's not. He kind of reminds me of my brother, but that's neither here nor there. You just remind me a little bit of my brother. But your swag is fresh. I definitely
I appreciate it. Thank you.
The drip is
Thank
dripping.
you.
The drip is dripping.
Appreciate
The
it.
drip is dripping.
Sunshirt, you from Phoenix?
No, I've been here for a while, for a couple years. So
Period.
I'm originally from Kansas City, so go Chiefs.
Hey.
Thank you. All right, your name and age?
Chiefs.
Tavon, 30.
Okay, and Tavon, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was the slides.
Oh no! They waddle like this. Oh my gosh! I should have recorded this. They waddle like this. They waddle like this with the slides, bro. She fresh off of pregnancy. You know them feet.
That's pretty much. And just the 5 month old. That's kind of fresh.
It is fresh.
All right, and now is he someone that's your type?
He looks very well put together. He unfortunately is not my type. But I love your haircut. I look very, very T. Your outfit is very T. You definitely put that on, or put it on. You definitely put it on.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. We did get another pop here. Your name and age?
Name Darian, 31.
All right, Darian, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
She's not really my type. She's pretty girl though. She ain't really my type.
And what makes her not your type?
when she first came out, I thought she had on house shoes for a second. That just threw me off for a minute, for a long. But other than that, though, she cool though.
I appreciate it.
Is he someone that's your type?
He's not my type. He's not my type. Your eyes are beautiful. Your eyes are beautiful. Your outfit is very well put together. You look great. So yeah, no, just not my type all the way. Okay.
At least she's nice, man. Y'all dudes is acting up this one.
Your eyes are beautiful again.
All right, appreciate you.
Yeah, of course.
All right, let's head back. Okay. Oh, did I miss a pop back here? I think I missed you, right? Yeah. Okay. Your name and age.
My name is Trent. I'm 31.
Okay. And Trent, what's your
Brother
name?
didn't even want to talk.
Popping your balloon.
I didn't get the 5 months at first, so that was kind of a thing, like, you look good. Your hair looks great.
Appreciate it.
It's just the 5 months. I need a little cool down,
Right. No, I feel
cool
you,
down
I feel you.
period. So that was it, Other than that, you look great.
Thank you.
And is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. He's very handsome, very well put together. Your outfit is very nice.
And you know what I'm thinking about too? Like, she had to plan this out, like, in order to get like a flight or transportation up there, or whatever the case may be, or at least get accepted for the show. So, it's possible that she could have applied for the show months ago. You know what I mean? Weeks ago.
Very handsome, like I said. Yeah. I'll definitely talk to you.
All right. So we do have 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask our remaining 3 guys a question.
What are 3 like husband material things that you kind of would classify as husband material?
Okay, husband material. We'll start there and head on back. So what are 3 things you would classify as husband material?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Step right next to me here. All right. Your name and age first, and the answer to her question.
I'm Dravion. I'm 31. 3 things I would classify as a husband: leadership, mental strength.
What I'm saying, these dudes have not thought about these answers. They're not actually looking for an active relationship.
Stability.
Period. Yeah. I like that. That was a good answer.
All righty. What about here? Name and age and answer to your question.
Hey, I'm Kay. I'm 34. I don't know what your relationship with God is, but I believe the number one thing he's got to understand his role under God, and then he helps lead you and lead your household, but not in a he's above you way, as in he just knows his place in under God.
Yeah.
Also just guidance. He's almost in place. He's supposed to be doing God's work in the house.
Yeah. No, I definitely believe in guidance. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And see, I almost didn't say the wife's role, but that's what I'm saying. But yeah. So
Why would you be saying the wife's role in the question I asked about the husband?
And over here, your name and age and the answer to her question.
Neo 30. I would say number 1, purpose. I feel like you only have I know you only have 24 hours in a day, so everything that you have to do needs to have some type of purpose behind it, because nothing is guaranteed in life. Second, leadership. I believe the man should definitely steer the ship. Not saying that the wife or the girlfriend, whatever your woman, doesn't have any input on where things are going, but you should have the
some type of hierarchy.
Yeah, definitely.
Patriarchy.
Yeah. Correct. Last, stability. Even though we might go through uncomfortable situations, uncomfortable conversations, ups and downs, I believe that it's my goal to keep things stable, even though, it may not appear as so.
Yeah, say that. Yeah.
That's a good. That's a good answer.
All right, so I'm gonna have you pop 1 balloon. So let me hand you a pick.
Oh. I don't like this part.
I know everyone says that, but go ahead and pop 1.
Sorry, sir. I love your pants, by the way.
All right, why was your balloon unpopped?
She left.
Honestly, I wanted to give her a chance. She is young, 25, and you just had a baby. It's kind of a deal breaker, but again, I wanted to give you a chance. She has potential.
For sure.
Okay. And now, is he someone that's your type?
I would say is and is not. He's not somebody that I would normally typically go for, but I would definitely not tolerate him, but give him a chance and talk to him for sure.
Thank you. All right.
Only pop because I had to.
And we did get a pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Do you know it's my fault? I didn't really hear the age properly, and I know it's nothing too crazy, but I've just I've had experiences down that side.
The younger people, for sure. I am 25.
I feel like, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to be closer in my experience and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But I will say you're very beautiful. Like I was torn between, she looked like a prime Paula J. Parker. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta lie, Craig.
You ain't gotta lie, Craig.
You know what I mean? And she. And my weakness, I even feel to get my balloon.
You popped the balloon.
Does cakes.
Yeah, no, I bake all types of stuff. I bake cobblers, cakes, pies, bread. I bake, y'all.
Yeah. That's remind me of growing up, grannies, smelling them cakes baking. You know what I mean?
That's where I got it from. My grandma definitely. I aspire to be just like my grandma. So.
What's your favorite kind of cake to bake?
So
He
I wouldn't say my
popped.
favorite kind of cake, but I love lemon meringue pie.
Okay.
I make a really, really good red velvet pie or red velvet cake. So.
You make carrot cake?
Oh yeah.
The melanated
Yo,
flavor?
he popped.
Yeah. Easier
I
than
don't
the
even
raisins and that.
You don't even gotta say nothing,
Yeah.
but you already know. You already know.
I may need my balloon back.
Okay.
I mean, I really like cake. Though. Like,
He said I really like cake.
All right, well, let's get your balloon back. Yeah. Okay, let's get it on back. You can go ahead and catch that. Perfect. Okay, we'll be back then. Let's go down over here. So, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It just seemed, they had the chemistry, things like that. So,
You don't even know. You just popped it. We were just talking.
yeah, it's just that. And then, I don't try to judge a book
No,
by
for
its
sure.
cover, but yeah, the 5 months things. I was trying to get over that, but it's just, yeah, I can't.
It's
yeah.
a lie. It's a lie. I know. I definitely feel it.
Yeah, but I
definitely
don't,
feel it.
everybody has different things that come up in their life, so you can't just assume that because someone, had a kid and then they're not with the person in 5 months is always the same type of situation. Things, can always have different types of contexts. Correct.
For sure. I appreciate you kind of like looking past that a little bit, yeah, for sure. Because it
Yeah, a
definitely
little
was a
bit.
kind of weird situation. It was a little weird, but
uh-oh. Now, is he someone
Arlette
that's your...
extra.
yeah, no, for sure. He was definitely somebody that was my type. Cool.
I'm saying, because let's be honest. But like I said, on the opposite end of these things, we seen Arlette get up there and berate these dudes like, hold on now, dude. Like, hey, you ain't finna tell her? Yeah, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Let it slide. But she came up here talking about something. Yeah, I got a kid that is fresh off 5 months. And Arlette's like nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? When it's like that. And like, when she finna get into it, she's like, hold on, no, don't talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy, I don't know.
Sorry, unpop balloon over here.
Whatever.
All right, do you guys have any questions for one another?
So I hear your accent. Where are you from?
I'm from the south side of London, South London.
That's cool. That's
Yourself?
really cool. Sorry?
Yourself?
I'm from here. I'm
Okay,
from
in
around
Arizona.
local Arizona.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
Arizonian.
The city where we are now?
No, I'm from Levine.
Okay.
Yeah, probably about 20 minutes
Yeah,
from here.
I'm Google Maps that here.
Right.
Okay. I'll ask a question?
Yeah, whoever. You guys can go ahead. Ask some questions.
Okay, I was just gonna say, where do you kind of see yourself in 5 years from now? I know you got your kids and you're stable. How many did you say you have at the moment?
I only have 2 kids,
Two,
so
yeah.
I definitely see myself being a stable entrepreneur. I'm entrepreneur all the way. I'm the best mommy ever. I definitely see myself being married or going to be married, getting there. Entrepreneur, making my business go all the way.
Okay, and how are you now on the spiritual side of things? I know I saw you that you kind of lit on when I
I love
mentioned
that you said that.
Yeah.
So I just moved to Phoenix probably about 2 years ago. I've been looking for a church to go to, and I just found one last week. So
Shout out, yo.
yeah, I am getting
And-
back into the church.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So that's
It's cool, man. I just feel like I wanna make sure. I know no one's perfect. We're on a journey. Like me a year from now is different.
Right.
Different from me now. You know what I mean? But so I think the biggest thing I've had is like locking in with the Holy Spirit. And that's like something that's
Super
slept on. And I just wanna know like if you're open to really going down that path with God in that level, because that's why I don't judge people so quickly nowadays,
for sure.
because that transforming power is different.
Man.
You know what I mean? Some of who they are now ain't who they are tomorrow.
Exactly,
For
and
me.
who I was last month
Yeah,
isn't the
you
same as
understand? So I'm looking like at the inward. She had a little spark to her.
No, I
so
feel
I just,
you.
you know what I mean? That's how I'm running by. I'm not like going on all of that. I saw something deeper.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I kind of wanted to know. But and how are you with long distance? Because
I'm fine with long distance.
have you got your
cool.
passport?
I don't have my passport yet, but I definitely don't have a problem with getting my passport, and I can get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead, tell her why she gonna need it tomorrow.
Starving.
Bad. I might be going.
So I'm saying, so I'll let do that. I'm saying, she's trying to I like you trying to do the alley oop thing, but at the same time, you like, I'm letting this girl know, like every I'm saying, like, come on, man. But you,
I'm not here all the time currently. I could change that, but currently I'm not here.
what the heck is he talking about?
Here when I'm
I have
in
no
the
problem with
checks,
traveling.
visit family, etc. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay.
I have no problems with traveling.
Let me bring you up here with us. Come on up here. Let's all come on up. Okay, you'll stand over here. You're over there. Okay, any final question between the two of you before we determine if we got a match?
No, nothing currently. Yeah. I want to know what's your next cake you're making?
I'm waiting for somebody to place an order, but I can make whatever cake you want me to make.
Okay. I might have one of those ones and place an anonymous order and they don't collect.
But I got you.
You don't want to throw it away.
For sure.
Okay. All right, well, let me ask my question then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah. Well, my own little Paula Jake. What? No, I'm joking. That's a yeah.
Yes, okay. And is it a yes for you
Oh,
for him?
for sure.
Hey, we got a match. I'll take the mic. Yeah. All right. Oh, look. All right, come get your girl. Make some noise for them, guys. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in.
Hey.
What's your name?
My name is Candy.
Candy, how old are you?
I'm 30 years old.
And what do you do?
Candy.
I do broadcast journalism, and I also do online sales, and I'm a full-time mother.
Okay, and how many kids do you have?
I have one son.
One, okay. How old is he?
He's about to be 2.
I respect that, Arlette. I was talking trash about her with the last woman, but she got all the information that was required out of the way quickly.
The most handsome baby in all of Dallas.
Yes.
tough.
Yes.
And now, what are some things I could do for fun?
For fun, I'm a jet setter. I like to travel. I take my baby everywhere. I plan to go through at least like 5 passports before I die. Okay. So traveling is the number one. I'm a big foodie. I'm a food blogger as well. So, yeah.
All right. And now what are some things you look for in a man?
What I look for in a man, what do I look for in a man? I like a man that's a hard worker, somebody that knows what he wants in life and is okay with children.
Okay.
And just a really sweet man, an honest man.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers would be any gang members, any illegal activity, scammers, con artists, gun clappers, sports bettors, been there, done that. I don't like any of that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you're a scam artist. Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
All right, cool. Well, let's go on over there and see if I can get it up popping then. All right, your name and age.
My name Darian. I'm 31.
Okay. And Darian, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm a gambler. I sports bet from time to time. I ain't gonna lie to you. You fine as hell though.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
And now is he someone that's your type?
He has nice eyes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you were cute.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, let's head back. All right, so we do have 5 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. Are you guys okay with a woman with children?
Okay.
And?
Do you want to know if they have any kids as
Do
well?
you guys have any children? Are you guys okay with that? Do you want more children in the future? Also, are you dating with intentions?
What are we talking
trying
about?
to marry, or are you just trying to clap cheeks? Like, what are you trying to do?
Okay. Let's
So he's trying to clap cheeks.
Your name and
Okay.
age.
She's extra.
He's trying to clap cheeks.
What?
So here.
It's not funny.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
What in the world?
What was can I get the question again?
So the
She
first
asked 10
asked, are you
questions.
okay with dating someone with kids? Do you have any kids? And what are your intentions?
Yeah, are you dating to marry, or are you just trying to clap cheeks?
Okay. Name and age first, and then all those.
Yeah, so I have a son. He's 3 years old. Oh, my name, Neo, 30 years old. I have
Okay.
a son. He's 3 years old. I don't have a problem with a woman with kids. And then clapping cheeks. No, I'm not trying to just date to clap cheeks, you know. It's not,
Okay.
you know, that's not like a priority in my life. So I would be trying to date with intention.
So you're dating with the intentions to marry?
Possibly, yeah. It just depends on who the person is. I mean, I have
Okay.
to know who I'm dealing with and things like that. But
Okay.
I'm not just running around trying to clap cheeks and things.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Let's go over here.
What is she
Your
talking
name and
about?
age and the answer to her question.
My name is Trent. I'm 31. I have no problem with a woman with children, preferably less than 2.
Okay.
What was the next question?
Do you have any kids? And also, what are your intentions?
I do. I have a 7-year-old daughter.
Okay.
My intention, I am looking to date to marry.
Okay, that's awesome.
Thank you. Let's go down over there. We'll be back for the ones that popped. Your name and age and the answer to her questions.
I'm Dravion. I'm 31. Would you mind repeating the question?
Yes. Do you mind dating a woman with children? Do you have children? And are you dating with the intentions to marry? Like, do you see yourself married, or are you just up here trying to clap cheeks?
I am dating with intention. I do want to be married sooner than later. I have a son. He's 1, going on 2.
Okay.
And I do want more children.
Okay.
So, yes, I am dating with intention. I would love to be married one day.
And you're okay with dating a woman with kids?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I feel like that's double standard for me to have a child and expect my woman to not have a child. I mean, though, it would be nice to start a family.
This
fresh,
is
but-
the problem is he say something that's good, then he start walking the line where he's teeter-tottering on one side of the fence and the other.
Life happens. Life be life.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
Okay, so we did get a pop balloon here. Your name and age.
I'm Dejan. I'm 33.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Distance, you know, she does live in Dallas, and I don't have any kids, so I'm kind of looking to start fresh. But she's very beautiful. She's dressed nice too. Yeah.
And is he someone that's your type?
Thank you. I like your jewelry. I like your glasses.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Where are you? Where are you from?
I live out here, but I'm originally from Kansas City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are any of y'all from California? Okay, repping Cali. Okay. LA. Okay. All right.
Thank you. Like, he popped over here as well. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Tavon, 30. I'm not dating to clap cheeks. I'm looking to date some married, but it was just the aggression kind of seems like coming from a toxic place.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not toxic at all. That's just what 99.99% of men's intentions are, is just to hate.
Well, that's the men that you have encountered.
Oh, okay, so you're saying you're not about that?
No.
Okay.
Is he someone that's your type?
He's nice looking.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We did get a pop back.
She's scoring.
Here.
He's
Right
right.
here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just popped because it was the 99.9 men thing. So with that, I already know what comes. It's always gonna be like, yeah, men cheat, men this, men that.
That's what I'm saying. Like the dude spoke facts. If that was your if that's your perspective on how a lot of dudes are, then you obviously live in the right world.
That, and I just hate being part of the
It's statistics.
stereotypes and all that. So that was one thing, and I've just had bad experiences with that.
But y'all do though.
See
what I'm saying? Like she really believes this. She actually believes this. 99.9% of dudes. This is all their intention is. Yeah, she's cooked, twin.
Y'all do. Y'all are cheaters. Y'all know.
That's it.
It's not a.
She popped up on a show called Pop the Balloon and Find Love, and she's trying to justify that all men are cheaters. Are we living in a Twilight Zone? No, this is crazy.
Generalization. It's like, y'all are cheaters. Y'all know.
That's it.
It's not a generalization. It's like.
And she straight up said, I'm not even generalizing. Y'all cheating. Just go ahead and say that 100%. Y'all cheating. And this is coming from some place. She's been wronged in some way.
If
A
you
real
have that-
statistic.
if you just
All right, bro.
have that mentality, you're not ready to grow. So
Yeah, real spill.
Okay. All right.
Now, is he someone
And
that's
you hear she's literally just gonna be like, this dude's tripping. You get what the dude said to me. Instead of being able to actually receive the information and actually learn and grow, she's stuck in her ways. She's cooked. Sorry, Chad,
He's cool. He's nice looking. Yeah.
but she don't like to be
All right,
challenged.
let's head on back this way. So we do have two. Sorry, guys, gotta keep your balloons up for us so I can see. All right, so we got two guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, so if there was an incident going on, like a public altercation or something, would you protect me? Like, are you gonna protect your family, or are you a buster and you just like you're not gonna protect me? So, are you gonna
What?
protect me, or are you a buster?
What?
Like, you talking about what's going on? Like, what's the
Like,
specifics of it?
if there's a man in my face, like doing something, are you just gonna?
I mean,
Because I've been in
first of all,
situations like this.
A man would never even have the opportunity to get in my woman's face. So
Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't even get to that point. So I mean,
That's so like this is like bro. Are we in high school? What is she talking about? Yeah, man got in my face. What are you saying? In what world is this even a scenario that you would even have to be after? With your woman, like, what are you talking about? Why is that even something that you're looking for in regards to trying to determine whether or not somebody would be somebody you would even date? Like, bro, looking at things in regards to how somebody would handle himself in a relationship, I'm sure is that's there's some reasoning behind that. But yeah, let's say in the scenario that a man's in my face trying to do whatever he wants to do. What you gonna do in that scenario? Why was that even something to come to your head before we're determined whether or not we're going to be actually a match romantically?
the situation first would be de-escalated, and then if it needs to, be moved to like a higher level of security, then then that would get.
So, would you fight for me?
What is she talking about?
You're not a fighter?
No, I use it's self-defense.
Okay.
I don't fight people. If you need to defend yourself,
yeah,
then that's when that shoulders and somebody.
But as I'm saying, this is oh my gosh, this is like a perfect scenario, bro. A lot of people, I really think that life is like a TV show. Life is like a movie. Life is like a reality TV. Like they always feel like as if they have to have themselves in some type of drama. That's why I said this is like some high school stuff. What the heck are you even talking about? I want a man that's gonna fight for me. Well, we're not living in the barbaric times anymore. People work from home. You set up nowadays. You don't even have to leave your house. You can DoorDash and use Amazon Eats or whatever the case for all your groceries or all your meals and food. And though you can work from the crib and work from your computer, from your desktop, whatever the case may be, you never have to leave your house if you don't want to. Like, what are you talking about? I understand home invasions are a real thing too, but like you're asking somebody whether or not they will qualify for a relationship with you based on a crazy scenario in which, and then even let's say that is a scenario that does happen commonly. Who cares? Somebody's just talking. Right now, anybody can say whatever they want to say to you. That's not going to determine whether or not they would do anything in that scenario or the situation. What does that even mean? Anybody can talk right now and say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that." What are you saying? That's lip service. What? This is silly.
Have to see me from the shoulders, but I'm not just going out trying to like
what is it?
Shoulders, and if you need to defend yourself, then that's when that shoulders and somebody have to see me from the shoulders, but I'm not just going out trying to like fight people. That's not
okay.
my
Yeah, that's
fight.
understandable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go down over there.
Yeah.
All right. What about over here?
Would I protect you in a hostile environment?
Yes.
Basically? I mean, of course. I am a protector. I don't know if you listen to Dom Kennedy, but
yeah, that's one of my favorite rappers. I'm from Cali.
I was born in August, so I'm just gonna protect you. Feel me?
Okay.
I'm a Leo. I'm prideful, especially with things that are dear to my heart.
You two Cali folks, they can get jiggy with it. Yeah.
Family, significant other, my children, stuff like that. So to answer your question, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I will protect you.
Now, do you have any questions for her?
I do. You ask our intentions or our marriage time. I mean, our dating timeline. You got a ring on your finger already. What is that?
This is Fashion Nova.
Oh, it's a Fashion Nova.
Yeah, this is all Fashion Nova.
Okay, that was my only question.
Yeah.
It was questionable.
Yeah, no.
So that was your only question?
Why would I come up here married?
The same way you come up with someone will come up here with a kid in 5 months. What are you talking about?
Good question.
Yeah, no.
Not a good question.
Head down over here.
People do crazy things.
Do you have any questions for her?
Yeah. So I see you got like a lot going on. You came here really professional, so I know that you're serious.
Mm-hmm.
And you're asking questions about serious topics. But what are like your goals? Like, what do you hope to accomplish in the future?
What I want to accomplish in the future, I want to date to marry. I don't want to waste my time.
Not just like relationship, like personal, like career.
Personal, career-wise. Well, like I said, I do broadcast journalism.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to further like my sales and stuff like that. I do online sales. What was that eyebrow raise?
Oh no, just like hoping you like went into like some specifics about.
Oh yeah, I do online sales. I have an online store, so I would like to grow that.
Yeah, the broadcasting, like the
broadcast journalism.
Yeah, like
I work with a major network.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
But I won't disclose here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I want to have more children. I have a son, so I would like to give him a brother, and yeah, take the kids all around the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he has one more question.
One more? Okay, let's head on over there. Oh, yes, go ahead.
What is she here to do?
So you said you do what?
Broadcast journalism.
Journalism.
She said it 10 times.
Would you be able to publish a book? Are you savvy?
What the? Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. What are you talking about? That's literally not what that means.
Oh, for sure.
I'm actually working on an autobiography. So, I mean, that's a business opportunity I would like to take advantage of.
Okay.
That was my only question, though.
Thank you, Arlette. Thank you. That's stupid. What are you asking that for? This is not pot of balloon and find friends, bro. But this is a scenario in which you're supposed to be looking for a relationship partner. Why are you asking this question to this woman about, are you going to be able to help me with my book?
Would you be able to publish a book, autobiography?
I mean, well, I'm not a publisher.
Like, what are you talking about, silly man? She is a broadcast journalist. If she does sporting, typically she's going to be the one that's going to be asking questions post-game. Maybe she's with a major network in which she's able to ask questions in the midst of a game. Or she'll have to do her own reporting and lead sourcing in the middle of games. Meaning game 1 to game 2.
But, I mean, I could, like, proofread it for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What other business ventures are you looking into?
She's literally answered this 100 times, dude. Get your ears clicked. Bro, like oh my gosh.
I actually would like to do a food truck in the future. Because like I said, I'm a foodie.
My fault.
I'm a food blogger. I would like to do my own food truck and like have that running all up and through Dallas.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get the food truck going, selling the stone burgers?
No.
I'm just,
No, it would be like soul food.
Okay.
And Creole food. I'm Creole.
Okay, so you know how to cook?
Of course.
What's your favorite
That's
dish?
a given. Catfish.
Catfish.
My family's from New Orleans.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I do not fish. I don't.
Are you open to like doing outdoor things?
Oh yeah, I'm open to outdoor stuff, camping, all that.
That's what we saw. All right, I am gonna have you pop one balloon out of the two guys left. Okay. Behind you. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Oh.
She was ready to cook him.
Very business savvy. I mean, she looked like she about to go to an interview. I like that.
Okay.
Can help me widen my business and what I'm trying to build as far as my foundation goes.
Mm-hmm.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
You seem nice, but I don't know if you're high or drunk. And it's like, it's giving high. It's giving like Cali weed. And it's just too much.
I'll be honest with you. Cali weed is good.
Yeah.
But I'm not high. I'm not drunk.
That's just you?
This is just me. I'm laid back, nonchalant about certain things.
Okay.
But I'm about my business overall.
Okay.
I'm not an argumentative dude. I'm very nonchalant.
What are you talking about right now?
Yeah, that's the only reason. I thought he was high. Okay.
Well, that's a terrible reason that you find out he's not high.
All right. Got our final guy over here. Let me have you scoot that way for me. Get on over
He's gonna
here.
pop anyways.
Have you stand up here with us, right on over here. All right, y'all. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if we got a match?
Yeah, so you were talking about like fighting, and you seem kind of like aggressive person, which is there's nothing wrong with that. How do you de-escalate situations?
Good question.
Say if we get into an argument, things like that, because it seems like you're kind of on the
edge.
Like, yeah, no, not defense. You're just a little aggressive, which is there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't see myself as aggressive. We're all grown here. I don't go out looking for fights.
Yeah.
But when you are out, sometimes that does happen.
No, that wasn't a question.
So how do I de-escalate it? You de-escalate it by like talking and calming it down and, reading the room and stuff like that.
She absolutely does not have the skills that she's mentioning right now.
That.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It could just be whether she's broadcasting herself right here. I mean, it seems like in other metrics of the world, like that this wouldn't align, but I mean, whatever.
Okay. Do you have any questions for him? Or do you have
Yes, I do think you're cute, but I do not believe we are a match.
Okay.
Yes, so let me. You're cute, but we're not a match. There's
Why do
no
you say that?
chemistry. Yeah, you're cute, but there's no chemistry. I don't like the pants.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
But your face is cute.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's
We'll
cool.
have you head on back there. All right. Well, that's all the balloons
Yeah.
pops, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming
Yeah.
on. Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not telling her bye. I put a thumbs down. Chill out, fool.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like
That what that was? Okay. Chatty, what are we thinking about this episode as a whole, man? Was this joint hidden? Nah, it was just. It's getting back bad. I mean, I feel like we had a couple good episodes where we felt like we were getting some people that were finally getting matched on, but nah, it's getting worse. The last lady in red is a walking red flag. No facts, twin. Oh, that's her. She owned it in the comments. Oh my gosh. Talking about she. Oh my gosh. Talking about she don't care. She said, I'll be that red flag. Okay, baby. She got a TMZ page. Wait, time out. What you saying? Did she do broadcast journalism for the main company? She talking about for TMZ? I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna not TMZ. People rich off TMZ, but that actually does align with how she's presenting herself.
Thank you. You did a good thing. One more.
Hey y'all, this is Candy calling from Dallas. It's pretty obvious that Sierra's PR team told her not to speak on Future, which is smart. But it's so obvious that Future is a hater. He hates the fact that his ex-fiance moved on to a better looking, more handsome athlete with way more money.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
No way. No, chill out. This is the type of motion she be on. She been up there for a long time.
Look him up. Maxi Priest. Old school Jamaican singer. Okay, George Benson. You look just like George Benson. Look at you. I like that one. Yeah, GB. Go, turn your love around. Go ahead.
Hey, Andy from Vegas. And part of me deep down thinks that this whole finasco is part for the show. It might be just, publicity for the show. But if this is a real story, girl, Jordan, you are trifling. You had one job. All you had to do is carry your bag and...
Hubby. She still got videos of her hubby.
Christmas time again.
Okay, anyways. She really isn't toxic. She's a sweetheart. I know her baby is young, but she's been through it. She deserves to find real love. The other red flag besides her are the men who had their balloon unpopped for her after all that. These brothers either want drama or they can't see the color red. Look at this fool. Was ready to talk before they even got to watch the episode. 1 hour to the episode. Hey, no, facts though. She already arguing with people on the episode. Literally fresh off the drop. That is so funny. 5-month-old slipper song. Please go home, focus on her child. 2-year-old. 2-year-old and a 5-month-old. It's crazy work. I literally was coming here to say the same thing because 5 months of the house slipper song. I was a single mom of twins and their father didn't make it. Last thing my mom was dating another man. Look at she's on it, bro. This is the most hilarious episode ever. The final girl, I let stress out. I didn't stress her out. I was just asking questions. Don't take it as an insult. I just meant she was not prepared for your questions and how you interacted. Coming on a dating show with a 5-month-old is crazy work. The fact she got involved with a man to the point of conception and had to bump me 5 months ago also mentioned that they have no communication speaks volume on how poor decision making is with men she involves herself with, and she continued to focus on herself and care for her children, not finding a man. As I said, even the fact that she kept trying to bring up that she hadn't been speaking to the father of the child in months, I think that was more of a red flag than anything. Popping for long distance would always get on my nerves. You mean to tell me you flew to Arizona for the show, hoping to meet someone local in the area you traveled from? I mean, it's just also a realism to it. At the end of the day. Then do the regional shows or ask people if they're okay with long distance. Because like you said, going on a plane to find someone closer to home is crazy work. I know more efforts. I mean, but I think it can be like, all right, if this person was like, I want to learn a little bit more, then I'm not all the way convinced on them, but I'm interested to learn a little bit more, and they're relatively close, I can do that. But if it's like, I'm not really sold on this person and they live far away, it's like, they live far away, so we're not even going to get the time to get to know one another. The woman in red is projecting her past trauma experiences into a potential new partner. Her previous relationship, like with child's father, left deep emotional scars and still carries that pain and unresolved toxicity into the present. She speaks her mind and is easy to determine if you want to move forward with her. You save me time. He's talking about exactly. Shorty, I don't even think you read what he was saying. She's not. Asking how providing is defined outside of finance was an escalating question. No facts, because nobody knew the answer. And none of them answered it properly. They all said some BS. Well, not BS. They all describe provisioning, which is not providing. Like Zad, take out trash, take care of our cars, being a handyman, help in the kitchen, just list a few. She in their comments going crazy. They do cheat. I said what I said. I'm not crazy at all. I appreciate you responding and in fact telling us you're not crazy. Point remains the same. You went on a dating show with men looking for a man with the ideology that 99.9% of men cheat. You would be foolish to think that women won't do the same thing at the same rate as men. Very close-minded thinking of you. Then you let the dude Neo get all the way to the end just to waste his time and say that you wanted to pop because of his outfit. When you could have did that from the jump. I think you went on there for the exposure, not to look for love. One of the rated toxic AF and will get you into a lot of fights proving you're not a buster. That type gets guys going on dummy missions. Let's see if she's in the comments yet. I'm not toxic. I said what I said. Glad I had you laughing. I'm not a headache. I said what I said. She's not playing around. 5 months under the house, you need to be worried about dating. You need to be home taking care of your kids. I look much better in person, trust me. She's going through these joints with a thin comb. I mean, a fine tooth comb. Ugh. They cooking showing the red. She gonna make sure her name stays relevant in the comment section. Anyways, on to the next video, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in for the stream. If you want to see more streams, more vids, you know what I'm saying, please provide that information in the comments.